Hi, and welcome to What's the Tea in L&E. I'm Leah.
I'm Emily.
And we are management side employment attorneys with Woods Rogers. Emily, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about not safe for work, NSFW, and trying to get to the bottom of what that means for the workplace. Have you heard this term?
Recently, I have a group of friends, and apparently Bridgerton season 3 was released during a particular work week a few weeks ago. One of my friends reached out in a group chat and said, Leah, as the employment lawyer, is it okay if can I get fired for watching Bridgerton at work? And I was like, well, ignoring the fact that you probably could get fired for watching Bridgerton at work, the next question is it a personal device or a company device?
Yeah, thinking about like the content of a show. So when you're scrolling through Reddit or on the internet, sometimes you'll get a warning or a label that says this may contain content that is NSFW, not safe for work.
Never gotten it before. I don't even watch Bridgerton.
Never heard of any of this.
We've just heard it's a sexy show.
Yeah.
That's all. We don't,
So what can get tricky is that it feels like you have an expectation of privacy as an employee when you are on perhaps your personal device that you just happen to also use for work email. Maybe it's a company device because you carry it all the time and you use it. Again, you feel like it's just yours. Or you forget that you're on a company network. You're on Wi-Fi, you're using a company laptop. And so in that instance, what type of privacy do you have? Well, if you have a company device, you have no expectation of privacy.
Yes, the company owns all of the information as well as the device itself.
And if you're the employer, you need to have an explicit warning label that says that when employees access a device.
And then the same is somewhat true for personal devices that are used for work purposes, such as, at our work, right, we have our Outlooks or our emails on our personal devices. We may have contact lists for clients. You may have customer lists for sales. And so it's really important that a company develop a policy that is clear about, one, what type of devices are even being used, company or personal devices used for work purposes.
Absolutely. And you need to define in the policy what the expectations are and what type of content is and is not all right. You want to reserve the right.
You mean what type of content is #NSFW?
Exactly. You're going to have to define NSFW for your organization. Leave yourself room to take disciplinary action if you find out that content has been accessed that you are having an issue with.
And one interesting legal twist to this is there may be some instances where using a personal device over a company's Wi-Fi or a company's server may actually reduce the employee's ability to have any expectation of privacy of the information being sent. So you texting, or an employee texting their girlfriend or whoever outside on their personal device, but through the company's network, they may not have an expectation of privacy to that.
Talk to your IT team, sit down and make a policy that's practical, that works for your organization, and make sure you implement it.
All right, well, join us next time for What's the Tea?